Hey, what's up? So today we're going to be installing Windows 95 via virtual machine on our laptop. If you don't know what Windows 95 is, you obviously don't know computers because it's the greatest operating system ever installed. Jokes aside, before we get started, there's a couple of things that you're going to need in order to be able to install it. First thing first is you're going to need these files. So you're going to need the ISO file to mount onto the virtual drive. You're going to need the floppy boot disk image file, which you're going to mount to the floppy virtual drive. And this is to fix the error that you're going to see, which is going to happen after we install Windows 95. And that error is a Windows protection error, and it's usually caused because basically our processor on the laptop is too fast. It's too futuristic for this operating system. So once you have these three files, next thing that you need is Daemon Tools, where you can create virtual drives and attach virtual images onto the drives. And on top of that, you also need Oracle VirtualBox or Vmware, which is a virtual machine software. You can install whatever you want, Windows 95, Windows 7, Kali Linux, Ubuntu, whatever you want. So first things first, these are some of the things that I've created before. This is Kali Linux, Windows 7, all that good stuff, and that's my Windows 95. Right now we're going to do a fresh install of Windows 95, and we can start by opening up obviously Oracle VirtualBox, click New, and name it what you want. So let's just call it Windows 95 for now. Go to the drop down over here, select Microsoft Windows, version Windows 95. Click Next. Memory size, I wouldn't change it. I leave it at 64 megabytes. I wouldn't, if you're going to change it, don't put it above like 256. Keep in mind it's Windows 95. So leave that 64, click Next. For this, I just create a virtual hard disk now. Virtual box disk image, click Next. Dynamically allocated or fixed size, I leave it on the setting that it is, dynamically allocated, click Next. And this is going to be your storage, 2 gigabytes. You can put it lower, don't put it higher. I wouldn't recommend that. I just leave it at 2 terabytes. Call it whatever you want. In this case, Windows 95. Click Create. That's our first step. Now the second step, right click, go to Settings, then you go to Storage and find your floppy. Now here, click on Empty, below floppy. Click on this little disk image here. Now we're going to choose virtual floppy disk file. We can go to our desktop. We can find the folder I created, Windows 95. And this is the disk image floppy boot disk that we're going to attach to it. So then we go down below here, click on this little CD image, and choose a virtual disk file. Okay, hold on. Before we get to this step, I forgot to do something. So we're good so far. But what we do need to do, we got the floppy over there. That's showing over here. Now what we need is the installation CD, right? So this is where Daemon Tools Pro comes in. These are the drives I've created. They're all filled up, as you can see, up until drive O. So here, just double click. It opens up. I'm going to go to my downloads and go find, yep, that's the one. Nope, sorry, because I moved it. So hold on, my mistake. Open this up, double click. Go to that Windows 95 folder I created because I moved everything into there. And it's going to be this, Windows 95B. Click there, it's mounting the image. Now that image, close that if it pops up. Don't run auto run. So that is our installation CD for Windows 95B. Now we can just minimize that, close it, doesn't matter. Go back to where I was and go back to that CD part. So click here and select drive O. Okay, boom. So now we're going to power on the machine and we're going to install Windows 95. Can you feel the excitement kicking in? I can't wait. I can't wait. Now this I close just so it doesn't get in the way. So first thing is first. It's showing A drive, drive R, blah, 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 all that stuff. That's all good. What you want to do is format the disk. So we're going to type in fdisk, all lowercase. Click enter. Your computer has a disk larger than 512 megabytes, blah, 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 blah. Do you wish to enable? Sure, yeah, let's enable that. So click yes. Now from here, you can just click enter more or less 3 times, just one, and yes. Now it says shut down for the changes to take effect. Hold on, you must restart your system for changes to take effect. Any drives you have created or change. Okay, so press escape. And let's just go to devices, not devices, machine, and reset. Yes, we want to really reset. Now from here, what we're going to do is format the C drive. So type in format, C, all lowercase, enter. All data will be lost. Ooh. Yes. Enter. Now it's formatted everything. You see how quick that was? It took like literally not even a second. So for the volume label, you can name it whatever you want. I'll just name it Windows 95. Okay, so from here, we're gonna copy our drive onto our C drive and install. So less talking, let's just do it. Xcopy all lowercase, capital R, put this, space, C, what else do I need? Install, I need this, space, this, S, and enter. Now it's copying all the files onto our virtual C drive where we will be able to continue our installation of Windows 95 after. So after this copies and after this finishes, we'll be able to switch over to that C drive that we created and install the CD from there. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's taking a second, obviously. It's not going to take that long, but I think it's almost done. Yeah, so it's done. So from here, what we can do is select our C drive. Just type in C lowercase. Now it takes us to C. You see the A has switched over to the C. Now what we're going to do is type CD lowercase, all capital letters, install, enter. Now it takes us to the install folder on the C drive of the CD. Now lowercase, setup. Setup is now going to perform a routine check on your system. To continue, press enter. So it's doing its thing, and boom, we're going to get Windows 95. So welcome to Windows 95 Setup. Congratulations on your choice of Windows 95, the newest and easiest way to do what you want to do with your PC. Setup will take from 30 to 60 minutes depending on the speed of your computer. To begin this bad boy, click continue. Okay, so we're going to click continue. Number one. Number two, it's not going to take 30 to 60 minutes. It's going to be pretty fast. So let's go into here, click continue. Yes. Next. Here I don't change anything, so just click next. It's going to do that. Typical installation. Now we need a product key. Luckily, I have a product key. And that product key happens to be 26996 OEM 0015582219990. Just like setting up any computer, you can name it whatever you want. So let's call it Windows 95 company. We'll leave blank. Go back into here. The last time I did this on this setup, as you can see over here, I didn't check any of this stuff. But for the sake of this video, let's do that, see what happens. One thing I did notice is on the other setup that I did prior, I did get that Windows protection error, and that's probably because my processor is faster than 2.1 gigahertz, which is, I believe, what Windows 95 originally was like their max clock speed for the processor. So we do have a file to fix that after. And just letting you know, after this is done and we restart, we probably will get that error and we will fix that. And then we'll be able to enjoy Windows 95, go on good old Internet Explorer, and even set up a free AOL trial if it still works. Okay, give it a sec. We're almost there. 77%. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my laptop is working its booty off. Like it's hot as crap right now, and it sounds like 45 fans are going off. Okay, so Windows components comes blah blah blah. Install the most common components recommended. Yeah, we'll click next. Do you want to start up disk? No, I do not want to start up disk. I remember I tried this before and I clicked that and it gave me an error, so I'm just gonna click no. Okay, so copying the files, copying Windows 95 files to your computer. So now it's taking it from our virtual drive and copying it onto our virtual C drive on this machine that we just created. Look at those graphics though, like the graphics and the font, like it's untouchable. Nothing today compares. They even have the Microsoft MSN network. Unbelievable. Okay, finishing setup, restarting your computer and finishing setup. So finish. Setup detected a disk in your floppy disk drive. Please remove all disks from floppy disk drive. Click OK to restart your computer. Okay, so before you click OK, go to, I believe, devices, find your floppy, and go here. Remove disk from virtual drive. Click that. Give it 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Just, I don't know, in case. Click OK. And now it's going to restart with Windows 95 installed, and we'll probably get that error. As you can see, I believe that's that Windows protection there. If I can just close this, you guys can see it. Yeah. So what we need to do in this case, since my processor on the laptop runs faster than 2.1 gigahertz, Windows won't allow it to start, right? Because of the overclock limit, whatever. So what we're going to do is we have that little image that I found over here. So go back to where you created the Windows 95 virtual machine. Go to settings again. Go to storage. Now on floppy, I believe this is what I did last time. So same concept as last time, except instead of selecting that floppy we had last time, we're going to select this, Fix 95 CPU IMA, click OK. Now, if we go back into here, go to machine and reset. And I believe that should work. This is my second time doing this, so bear with me. Yeah. So now, in order to fix that, press any key to continue. Simple. You can read this. This will install necessary files for running Windows 95 RTM, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, as you can see, with processor speeds greater than 2.1 gigahertz, so I guess there is a limit for that, right? So view the README file, yes, no. No, we don't need to do that. Ready to install, press any key, so just click enter. Success, it's been installed. Windows 95 setup will continue normally upon restart. So press any key to restart your computer, then remove this disk. So the opposite of what we did last time. So press enter. Now we'll go back to our... Actually, no, don't touch anything. Press enter again. Might have made a little boo-boo. So let's remove this from the floppy. No. Okay, yeah, this would happen last time. So, okay, I think we're still good. All you have to do in this case, I believe, is go to reset. And I believe we should be Gucci right now. Yeah, and there you go. So normal mode, safe mode. I'll click normal mode. Okay, we must provide computer and work group names that will identify the computer on this network. So whatever you want the name to be, whatever. Windows 95, work group, you can leave that blank. Computer description, leave that blank. Go to close. Oops, I guess I have to specify a work group. Okay, so YouTube. Click close. File being copied is older than the file currently in your computer. It is recommended that you keep your existing file. Not sure what that is, but click yes. If I could get there, I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, so now it's giving our start menu shortcuts, it's installing Windows Help, doing all the MS-DOS program settings. I believe we get to set up the time zone in the printer if we like, and connect to the internet. I think you have to do manually. So whatever, yeah, I'm not going to change this. Just select whatever you want. You can, go in the drop down. It's not rocket science. Pick what you want. Sorry, this mouse is acting weird because I didn't change it how it's supposed to be. Let me just click here. Okay. You must install a printer before you can print from Windows. I'm just going to click cancel. I don't need a printer. Setup has finished configuring your system. You must restart computer before the new settings will take effect. Click OK. So now it's going to restart. I'm not sure if the internet is going to work off the top or we might have to configure it manually. The last time I had to configure it manually because I didn't set up the... So our username is Windows 95. I don't believe we put a password. Oh, no, it's asking us to set up a password. Okay, so Windows 95, password will be Windows 95. Not hard to crack at all. Confirm the password, Windows 95. And it's going to be used as our Windows password when we log into the computer from now on. That's probably the greatest sound I've heard all day. That sounds, oh my God, so nostalgic. Okay, so welcome to Windows 95. This is what we got. Now let's try to go on the internet, see if it works. If it doesn't, get connected. Okay. So what I do in this case, there's automatic, manual, current. Click on manual. Click on next. Click on next. Connect using my local area network. I don't want Windows messaging. I don't want a proxy server. So click next, finish. I went into good old network. Went into add. Protocol. Click add again. Microsoft TCP-IP. Okay. And I believe I just clicked OK. I don't know why I was... Yeah. Try one more time, see what happens. If it doesn't work, bazinga, my mind's blown. I don't know. We'll try to figure it out another time. But at least we got Windows 95 installed, so that's all good, right? Back to our uncrackable password. Put that in again. Now let me see programs. Look at that, AOL and Internet Free Trial. Amazing. So let's go to Internet Explorer. Yeah, it seems to be doing the same thing again, just giving me this. Oh, never mind. There we go. We're on Google. The pictures obviously don't load and stuff, right? But like, what do you want to search for? CNN. Gives you results, as you can see. You can see those graphics are amazing. And yeah, there's CNN. Let's see what happens if we click on CNN. It actually loads graphics or anything. So this is what CNN looks like on Windows 95 Internet Explorer right now. The reason it looks like this, boys and girls, is because back in the day, every website was so basic. It was all HTML. There's no way that this system and this in this Internet Explorer can even recognize PHP or even freaking CSS. I don't think it recognizes. I don't know. But there you go. You got the internet. So we can, let's try to go on YouTube since this is going to be uploaded on YouTube. Let's see if we can access YouTube. Cannot connect to the server. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Got shut down quick. Maybe if I go through Google. Yeah, for some reason I can't access YouTube, probably because it's no HTML on it at all. I don't know. But regardless, that's your Internet Explorer with that cool old logo that we have there. We got everything installed. Now I can't seem to get out of here because of this damn mouse. So I'll right click here and close. And yeah, I hope that helps you guys out. From there you can have fun, do whatever you want, programs, paint some stuff, or write yourself a note. You know what I mean? Do what you want. But this is how you get Windows 95 installed using Oracle VMware. And if you have any questions, let me know, man. Hope that helps you out.